subscribe button, smashing the like button as you come in the room watching this video, and also checking with the notification bell that you hit all when it comes to BWTM Sports Gaming, so you get all the videos, all the live streams coming to your inbox, so you can be notified as to when we go live again. So the title of this particular video is Martin Bakole vs Efe Ajagba, the African heavyweight slugfest. So let's get into this video and talk about this video. And a big shout out to my supporters that watch FC25, my live Atletico Madrid career mode. Thank you so much. Very quickly, just want to slip that in. Most nights I'm quite available to talk to on the channel, so get across in the evening and say hello. Shout out to Marky B, shout out to ST, two of my regular supporters. So shout out, thank you so much for really, those are the main two that are supportive. So thank you so much for what we're doing FC25. Anyway, so Martin Bakole versus Efe Ajagba. You all know my views about Martin Bakole already. Nice enough guy, him and Billy Nelson, right? But he hasn't righted the wrong of that night he fought Hunter, right? The night he fought Hunter, and Hunter punched up and punched him all around the ring, and he went to get out of the ring because it was too hot in the kitchen, and Hunter was punching him left, right and centre, had faster hands, better footwork, better boxing IQ, and you remember he was a cruiserweight and moved up to heavyweight, Hunter, and Hunter stopped Bakole. So since that fight, I've never been convinced of Martin Bakole. After that fight, I used to think he was going to be the next, what's the guy, the president, I can't even forget his name now, but I thought he was going to be the new president. He looked a little bit like him, and I thought the way he was built, he built like him as well. I thought he'd fight like him. Ike Ibuchi. I thought he'd be the next Ike Ibuchi, but he was no Ike Ibuchi. He was a Poundland version of Ike Ibuchi. The way he got punched up by Hunter. Unforgivable. I never forgave him from that point, and I haven't really believed in Bakole since then. He had to fight against Anderson, but Anderson I thought was flawed anyway. Martin, the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, exposed Anderson's chinks in his armour, almost stopped him, carried him, to be quite honest. So Bakole just kind of like left off from that. Do you think the Ben? What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so if you talk about the Eubank Ben fight, please do check out my videos previously on this channel. Okay, so we're on Martin Bakole versus Efe Ajagba. That's the title and that's the subject of the video tonight. So let's go on. My thoughts are this. I've told you what I think of Martin Bakole. Efe Ajagba, while he may seem robotic, he's fundamentally sound. Left jab, right hand, straight punches. With someone like Martin Bakole, who blocks punches with his face, you cannot be fighting at top-rated heavyweight, at heavyweight level, with your chin in the air. He does not block punches, Martin Bakole. He can't fight going backwards, so he's good moving forwards. He's slow. He's got decent hands, but, there's almost a 10-inch reach advantage for Efe Ajagba. So there's no way, in my opinion, I think Efe Ajagba's jab and his right hand is going to give Martin Bakole nightmares, because he doesn't block punches. That's the first thing. He doesn't block punches. His head is on his walk is in a straight line. He comes with that head of his, right? So the stuff he did to Anderson, he won't be able to do against Efe Ajagba. And when he does come, he's going to get hit with a right hand, and he can't get hit with too many right hands because Bakole's chin also is a myth. Because remember, he got rocked and stopped by Michael Hunter, and Michael Hunter's not noticed a big puncher, and he was rocked several times by Michael Hunter, right? So people say, oh well, he was overweight and he was not fit against Joseph Parker. Bakole fights like that anyway. The only difference between what happened on that night against Parker and what he usually would do is that he probably been a bit fitter. But otherwise, he would have got knocked out the same way by Joseph Parker. He leaves his chin in the air and he's vulnerable to shots. So I think for me, if I'm going to put my money down, I'm looking for Efe Ajagba to stop Martin Bakole anything inside 6 rounds. Even before that, because the reach advantage, you know, reach advantage that Efe Ajagba has. The only thing about Efe Ajagba sometimes for me is his mental approach. He does tend to fall asleep in fights, and he has had issues in his past of his career and been up and down. And so I want to see Efe Ajagba start off very fast behind the jab. You talk about he's the best in Africa. Who the hell cares if you're the best heavyweight in Africa? You need to be the best heavyweight in the world. I didn't hear him say that. I didn't say he's the best heavyweight in Africa, and that doesn't mean very much, you know. There was some time to talk about Efe Ajagba fighting Anthony Joshua, and that went quite very quickly. Jagba does punch very hard with the right hand, and Bakole is vulnerable to the right hand. So there you go. I don't think Bakole is improving under Billy Nelson. I think he's just the same fighter. So all you're going to see, right? I swear to God, with Martin Bakole, I swear down, right? All you're going to see is a slimmer version of the same nonsense he did against Joseph Parker. Same thing. The other thing he does, Bakole, when he's throwing punches, he throws pitter-patter punches like he's sparring. Now, when he throws them pitter-patter punches, that's when the Jagba's got a set about him. Stiff jab, right hand down the pipe. 1-2 down the pipe. And don't allow Bakole to come close to him. When Bakole comes close to him, tie him up. Do not get involved in wrestling matches. Hold a set in the ring, use your jab. You know, for Bakole, he's got to put the fear of God in Efe Ajagba. That's it. I don't think he's got that. I think Efe Ajagba's too experienced. He's been around a while. This is the season for Efe Ajagba to rise, if I'm honest with you. You know, in a heavyweight's career, there's, especially one who's been in America, he's from Nigeria, went to America, and he's probably learnt a few lessons along the way. The thing is, this is his opportunity to seize the moment. Bakole used the opportunity to seize the moment by taking a payday to fight Parker. So you can see where his ambitions really were. He needed the money, so he did that way. Now the question is, Efe Ajagba, is he here? Yes, of course, he's a prize fighter. He's coming for money, but is his ambition to be the best heavyweight in Africa or the best heavyweight in the world? Does he want to be a world champion, Efe Ajagba? Or does he just be one of these guys who are just cruising around in the heavyweight division, but not actually going to really make a real attempt at a heavyweight championship of the world? Don't know. Don't look slimmer, or Bakole don't listen to Billy. Eats what he wants and drinks beer and can't do that at Bakole real age. Yeah, well, if that's the nonsense he's doing, then like I said, probably a slimmer version of him compared to what he was before. And as far as I'm concerned, at heavyweight, in the heavyweight division, one punch is all it takes to put your lights out, as we saw when Bakole fought Parker. So, and I told everyone, Parker knocked Bakole out. Parker knocked Bakole out. If Ajagba should knock Bakole out, Bakole's not that good. He's okay. He's not great. He's okay. I think, to be honest, a guy like Frank Bruno would beat Martin Bakole. Gary Mason probably beat Martin Bakole. Lawrence Okoli probably beat Martin Bakole. React will probably beat Lawrence Okoli. But if he fights the way he fought against CBS, he might get himself knocked out. Fabio Wardley beat Martin Bakole. The guy's got fast hands, sharp, powerful. They can punch just as hard as Bakole, but they have something more. We watch Bakole fight sometimes, not word of it. We watch him fight. He'll throw these like punches like he's inspiring, and then he starts landing big punches. That's where Efe Ajagba's got to get and jump on top of Bakole and land shots and punish him when he makes mistakes. So we'll see, but I expect I expect Bakole to be touching canvas tomorrow night against Efe Ajagba. But we'll see. We'll see what Efe Ajagba's real title hopes are. You know, fight I'd love to see is Martin Bakole against Richard Torres. What do you think would happen if Richard Torres going anywhere near Martin Bakole with that speed and punching power? Jesus. So I don't know who called him the bogeyman. I never saw him as a bogeyman. And as I said in my previous video, Martin Bakole has never been a bogeyman. Ever. Ever. So we'll see. If Jagba is more of a bogeyman in my mind than Martin Bakole. He's tall, he's long, he punches hard, he's got good reach. You can see the things there that, you know, it takes a good punch. You can see the things there that make Efe Ajagba a dangerous heavyweight. In good shape, you know. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and leave your comments. As always, you smash the like button, you leave your comments, I appreciate it. Hello, Aeon Records. What's up? Greetings for Germany. Hey, good evening. Good to see you. It's probably later, same time as Germany. So 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. If you can, please do smash the like button. I do appreciate you. Subscribe. And if you're into football and you have a specific football team you'd like me to manage and see if I can do something for them, let me know. I would love to get in the career mode and manage if you're into football. So, Ayan, if you're from Germany and you like football, maybe I can manage football side. The real bogeyman is a healthy Frank Sanchez. Well, yeah, Frank Sanchez has always been a danger man. I don't know. I think he was injured. So a real danger man is Frank Sanchez. I hope he gets the opportunity to come back again and do something special in the heavyweight division. Yeah, no, the real bogeyman is Ajit Kabayel. I told you that for a long time. Ajit Kabayel is my number one in the heavyweight division. Ajit Kabayel, that man's a real bogeyman. And do you know when a man's a real bogeyman? It's when he's beating people up. He's beating people up that are names. Zile Zhang, Makhmudov, what his name was. What is Makhmudov or Masat? What other name is that big ugly dude? Beat him up. He beat up Chisora. And listen, Ajit Kabayel is the man. And if Frank Sanchez is good, Cabal beats Sanchez as well. Cabal's, for me, is in the top three best heavyweights in the world today for me, in my opinion. But we'll see. Might not be on paper, but on talent, he's definitely up there. Just give the man a chance. Anyway, this has been BWTM Sports Gaming. Again, don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave your comments in the comment section. The more likes you smash, the more comments. The YouTube algorithm picks the videos up and, of course, gets to share them out. Thank you so much. I'm out. Have a really good weekend and enjoy the fights.